How's it going, Libra? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Welcome here to my channel. So I'm just getting ready to do your June 2021 mid-month tarot card reading, and I will be using the Starman tarot card deck to do this read for you. Okay, so Starman Tarot was inspired by David Bowie, and he collaborated on the artwork. So you're going to see his face in some of the pictures, which I absolutely love. So this is going to be a general tarot card reading for Libra in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Did I say that already? It's very, very early for me, so you'll have to forgive me if I either ramble on or stop talking and just jump into the reading. Anyway, so general reading. I hope you guys have fun. I hope this resonates. This deck is scorchingly honest, so just be prepared to have layers of yourself unveiled, whether you might, well, I believe if you're ready for them, that's why you're here, you know. So anyway, I'm going to use the Starguide tarot card spread, and we're going to look at your present situation that is available for the collective of Libra at the time that I pull the cards. That, whoo, it's so much to say. All right, and I really like to do short intros, so we're going to have a look at your present situation that's available for you. And okay, so I pulled the Seven of Swords for you guys. So my dog has just arrived. Hello, Lacey. Do you want to go sit down? So anyway, the Seven of Swords, this is quite an interesting piece of artwork. I just want to let my spirit guide start talking to me here. I know that I'll give you guys the card meaning when it's appropriate, but other than that, like my angels and spirit guides, they start talking to me as soon as I pull the cards. So anyway, this is a sign of some sort of achievement that you never thought that you would get to before. You want to think of like glass ceiling shattering. Seven of Swords, just really that case is being broken. It's like you can really crack that case of how to get to the next level in your life. And I want to write that down, you guys. So I wrote that down, okay, and then I had a sip of tea. So I continued to get messages. It's like if anybody else ever put a limitation on you, you're going to understand that that limitation is related to them and not to you. So you'll discover a little bit more power within yourself to achieve things. And then you can keep on going. You don't even have to slow down. There is no limit. You know what I mean? There's just absolutely no limit to what you're capable of doing. I see you guys really elevating Libra into like a freedom, you know, just a really powerful rising above everything. So I'm going to pull a card for any causes of conflict. This is really interesting too, okay? So we might think sometimes that people will be happy for us, okay? So I pulled the Four of Wands, which really indicates being celebrated. Not everybody's going to have your back. You'd be surprised at how many of your friends and family are not thrilled when you succeed. They could be jealous, especially if you have a solid sibling rivalry going on, or if you have like anybody generally in your family that they had really high auspicious dreams for themselves and they basically fell short of them. Like, people are very uncomfortable around other people's success. So you could be celebrated by people outside of your friend and family circle. So just be really prepared for that, you guys. It can be very difficult when the people that you think that they should love you the most and support you the most give you sort of a lukewarm oatmeal type of bland, oh yeah, good for you. Like, you know, you got the promotion or whatever it was, and they're like, oh, that's great, you know? So that's a reflection of their own emotional status and not anything else. So try not to let that get to you, okay? Because you're about to do something miraculous with your life as far as you're concerned. So really, you're going to have to celebrate yourself. Lacey's being cute. Anybody have dogs or cats or anything like that you just love, like me? So change is needed, and I love this card that I just pulled for you guys. The change is needed in order to face the challenges. This is like okay, first of all, there's David Bowie there, and he's a freaking rock star, man. You know, he's a freaking rock star. So you can just play for yourself. You know what I mean? You just have that power and like, I'm amazing. Like air guitar it for a little while. Like go and scream it to yourself, you know? Hey, I just did this. If anybody ever watched Friends, there was this one episode where Rachel got this job. What was she, an assistant buyer or something like that? So she ran home to tell everybody about it, and they were all like all caught up in their own crap. So they all swirled around her, and she kept on like piping in. I think she was an assistant clothes buyer or something like that. And everybody was bickering, and they all just eventually walked out the door. And then she threw up her arms and she was like, yeah, for herself. So this is kind of what you're going to need to do. Because you could be faced with people, instead of applauding you in the moment anyway, they could just be so caught up in their own stuff that they're like barely break a beat when you say anything, but maybe they'll come back around, right? So in the meantime, just have that woo energy for yourself. Yeah, because who else are you doing this for? Okay, unless you know you're married, and if your spouse doesn't celebrate for you, I don't know, that's a deeper issue. That's a separate video. I'm going to pull a card for your strengths. That's so funny that I was doing that move, right? That, yeah, you know, and here it is. It's like not exactly the same, and it's probably a little bit more attractive in this card. But, I mean, that energy for yourself, where you're rooting for yourself, you're celebrating yourself, you know your worth, you know your value, and you don't need to see it reflected back to you in other people, from other people. It's nice. It feels good. It feels like it should be obligatory sometimes, but man, this is so powerful when you hold that energy of saying to yourself, you know, I'm not going to air guitar, but you know what I mean? Where you're like, woo, yeah, that is so magnetic to the rest of the universe. So if nobody's celebrating for you, celebrate for yourself. Thank the universe. Remember that, you know, definitely like have that imagery where you just kind of like, yes, thank you, you know. And what did I get in my head? By the power of Grayskull. Let me know if you guys get that reference. So I got that. So yeah, you guys are really going to have to sort of be your own cheerleader here, because I don't think anybody really led you to where you could crack the case that unlocks the glass ceiling. So be your own cheerleader, Libra. I'm going to pull one more card for your outcome. It's so weird what happens to me sometimes. Like, I pulled it back because I thought it said the Zoolander. There's obviously no Zoolander card. And maybe I didn't sleep very well last night or something, but this is the Emperor card. This is like where you can just, you get that. See, cracking this, having that accomplishment is not simply about that accomplishment. It is about what you can do next. It's about having this energy here with the Star card. Okay? Starman deck, you guys. Starman deck. And then David Bowie. Like, do you sense the synchronicities in these cards and what they're telling you? David Bowie, like, always be on stage for yourself. You know, no one else. This is your life. Okay? So all these little steps that you're taking here and just ensuring, man, I did myself proud. Like, give yourself everything that you're not getting from other people. And this is really the ultimate key. You're going to crack a bigger case, and it's the case to your future. It is that becoming of unstoppable energy, of success, just at the highest volume or beyond that you could ever imagine. Look how successful people can be, and they're like, wow, I didn't expect that. Like, if you talk to, I saw Jay-Z being interviewed, and he was like, I've done exceptionally well. Understatement. So, and I don't think he ever planned that, according to what he said in interviews, but I mean, that could be you. You could be the next billionaire. I decided to pull one more card here for you guys. It's the Nine of Pentacles. So like everything is possible for you guys, like in whatever realm you attempt to follow. Like this is really a shining time for you, Libra. So you've got to pursue it. Don't wait for the feedback of other people. Don't care if people are really like miffed or detached or whatever, you know. They can all bicker around themselves and then run out of the room, leaving you standing there going, woo! So try that out. Anyway, beautiful cards for you guys. Did I mention the Nine of Pentacles? Did I even show it to you guys? I lost it. Incredible bounty. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Bye.